Hey everyone. I have been getting a lot of messages from my wonderful followers about how to block negative energy. And there are definitely some very easy things and tools you can use to do that. So let's talk blocking negative energy. Okay, so I've got a couple of things set up here to show you a couple of tools and things that you can use to easily block negative energy. So let's just say first you have a situation where you feel some negative energy coming your way. That can be something as little and petty as somebody being jealous of you, or much heavier to the opposite extreme where somebody really you're feeling like they can't stand you, or they're wishing you harm or ill will or something like that, which in many cultures we call the evil eye, which is, I'm Italian, my background is Italian, so we're very big on the evil eye. It's called malocchio in Italian, but it is honestly in many, many cultures have their own version of the evil eye. So blocking that kind of negative energy, the easiest, simplest thing to do is to carry a crystal with you that would absorb or repel negative energy. So here I've got 3 different crystals set up. The most common that you're going to hear about is black onyx, which would be this one here. Let me hold that up closer so you can get a better look at it. That is a tumbled piece of black onyx. Okay, very easy to get your hands on one of those. Any crystal shop, Amazon, they're just sold all over. It's very easy to also find black onyx in jewelry, but I'll get into that in a second. So black onyx is a go-to and a very easy crystal to use to help you to block negative energy. So you would cleanse your crystal in a little dish of sea salt, or in the sunlight or in the moonlight for at least 24 hours if it's not a crystal you already own, whatnot. And then you would carry it with you, especially if, let's say it's your place of business and you have a client that you wish wouldn't return, or you have an employee that is giving you issues, or you just, at your work, there's a negativity, there's someone or something that's dark and you feel that energy coming at you. You feel hatred or jealousy, or something like that, some kind of negativity. You would just carry this with you. You could put it in your pocket, in your handbag, in your pants pocket. It doesn't need to be a giant piece. You can get a small enough piece that it's nice and easy to carry with you. If it's a workspace situation, even better to put it on your desk or in your desk. And when that person is around, you can pick up the crystal and hold it inconspicuously. Now, the thing with black onyx is that it absorbs negative energy versus repels it. So you definitely you can go ahead and use black onyx. It's very popular for this purpose, but if you're going to choose black onyx to use, then you want to make sure that every day or every couple of days, you want to cleanse the crystal, because it absorbs negative energy. So all of that negativity and, let's say, jealousy or hatred that would be projected at you is going to absorb into that crystal. So you don't want to carry something around that's absorbing all of that without cleansing it. So it is a good choice. However, I like 2 of my next choices better, and this is why. So the next would be black obsidian. That's this one here. This is in the raw form, but it does come the same as onyx in a tumbled stone. So this is raw form, and all of these are pretty inexpensive. Onyx being the least expensive. Black obsidian is still pretty inexpensive, and again, any crystal shop or Amazon. So that's the raw form piece of black obsidian. There are other types of obsidian, snowflake obsidian, such. You want to make sure it's just a plain black obsidian, okay? Now, obsidian will help to repel negative energy. It'll absorb some of it, but not as strongly as onyx. It repels mostly. So I do like black obsidian for that. And you would use it in the same way. You don't have to cleanse it as often as the black onyx, but you still do want to do that. And in the same way, carry it with you, put it on your desk, in your drawer, at work kind of thing. But remember, you don't want to take a crystal and like throw it in a drawer and forget about it, because then it's not going to do its job and help you in that way. So remember to take the crystal out and hold it in your hand, especially when you feel the negativity or the negative attack coming at you, okay? And next is black tourmaline. Now this is my favorite choice. This is my number one choice for blocking negative energy. So this looks like, almost looks like a shiny piece of coal. This is in the raw, and it has these like, let's see if the camera can focus in there. It has these like grooves, very, very shiny. I'll show you this side too. It looks like coal, but it's called black tourmaline. And again, same thing with this. You can get it, you can get black tourmaline in jewelry. A little bit harder to find, but you can get it in jewelry. And for the crystal itself, any crystal shop, you know, that kind of thing, Amazon. It's a little bit more expensive than onyx and obsidian, but not, you know, not crazy, honestly. You know, you can get a nice piece of black tourmaline for under $20. For sure. You know, even something this size would, you know, be around $12 or $15. It's inexpensive. Okay. Whereas opposed to the other ones you can get for a few dollars. So that's the only difference. But it's worth it. Black tourmaline will repel, 100% repel. It does not absorb. It blocks and repels negative energy. That's why it's my go-to number one piece to carry with me, my number one crystal. So when I have a situation, I make sure that I have black tourmaline on me, on my person, like in my purse or in my pocket, or I wear a piece of it. Or if it's a situation at work or at a place of business or anywhere that you know, you're going to be in that place, and you feel that negative energy coming at you, you would keep a piece of black tourmaline. And when you feel the negative energy really rising and you feel the attack, you want to take out that piece and hold on to it, so that it will block and repel that negative energy. So black tourmaline, my number one go-to choice. If you're going to do the crystal thing, it's also a good idea to carry with you something light, you know, so where there's dark, you want to balance out with something light. So something that brings in joy, something that brings in, you know, the sunlight, or with a loving, healing energy. So, you know, a piece of amethyst, like right here, would be great. Here's a piece of, this is chevron amethyst, which means it has those striations, but a piece of amethyst or a piece of rose quartz. You know, here's rose quartz, which is very popular. You can find amethyst and rose quartz everywhere. A small piece of those are very, very inexpensive. Or even sunstone is another good one. All to just balance out the dark with the light and to help continue like bringing you joy and loving, healing energy to kind of balance out this negativity that you're blocking. Okay. And also in terms of crystals, you can wear here, you can wear, let me get my hand in the frame. Here I'm wearing a ring of black onyx. Okay, so if you don't want to carry a crystal with you, or you could do both of these are great to do, but you can wear, black onyx comes in a lot of jewelry, bracelets here, like a simple beaded bracelet, or you can get fancier with silver type bracelets, earrings, and obviously rings like this one. So these are both black onyx. These beaded bracelets are very inexpensive and they come small like this, medium or larger. You can find those, again, any mystical shop or Amazon, online sellers, etc. Very inexpensive. You know, obviously jewelry is going to cost you a bit more, especially if it's sterling silver or gold, but you will find a lot of jewelry that has black onyx, and this is a nice big black onyx ring. So if I'm in a situation where I'm good with absorbing the energy, I will wear this ring. And same with the beaded bracelet. And carrying the crystal as well, like having the crystal on your desk, let's say if it's a work situation, and also wearing the jewelry. You can utilize both. You could have a piece of black tourmaline on your desk and be wearing onyx or obsidian or tourmaline as well. And now you're really blocking. So you're really protecting yourself and blocking. But just remember to put in some kind of loving healing stone to balance out that energy. Now there's also the archangels, you know, call upon the angels. They're there to help, especially Saint Michael the Archangel. And you know, you don't need to be Catholic or Christian. The angels will answer you no matter what religion you are, what denomination, does not matter. Michael, you know, is the great protector. He is the angel of battle. So that's his primary thing. He is focused on protecting anyone who calls out to him. So you can get a Saint Michael Archangel prayer card. You can get a little medal. I don't have one here, but there are little medals that are about, you know, about this size, even smaller than this. They're small little printed Archangel Michael. I'm trying to think of what they're called, like a medal or a little like amulet, so to speak. You can get one of those, mystical shops even have them because Michael is so widely known as a protector. So you don't have to go to a Catholic, you know, seller of some kind. You can, obviously, if you have a religious store near you, they're going to have everything St. Michael in there. But you can get one even in mystical shops. You can get them online at Amazon. And these things are very inexpensive, and carry a Michael card with you. This is just a prayer card, has a prayer to Michael. I think there's 2 other prayers on the inside. But this is just a prayer card with his image. And just carrying this in your purse or your wallet, or putting it, you know, again, at your desk, at work, carrying that with you is an amulet. It's a protection, and it's a reminder to call out to him for protection and for help. If you really have a really strong negative situation happening where it's very intense, do both of these things. Utilize your crystals and, you know, call on Michael if you feel comfortable to do that. And he will let you know that he's there and he's helping you and protecting you. Another little thing I would say is when you get back home, when you get away from that person or that situation, I would, especially if it's a very intense, heavy situation, light some Palo Santo. This is Palo Santo wood. I've gone over this in other videos. Light some Palo Santo and cleanse yourself. Just, it's a smudge, like smudging with a sage stick, but use Palo Santo for that purpose. Light the Palo Santo, let it smoke. You would light the end here, let it smoke, and then smudge yourself. Like your physical body, just go over your head, go over the front of you, the back of you, lift up your feet, and just smudge yourself with the Palo Santo. You can do it a little bit in your home as well, but smudging yourself with Palo Santo after you've been in a situation that you feel an enormous amount of negative energy being directed at you will cleanse all of anything, any remnants. It will cleanse that away. The crystals should do their job to absorb or block and repel, but it's almost like taking a spiritual shower after having been exposed to that. You know, so if you were cleaning a dirty house all day, or mowing lawns or something, it's like that. You can't wait to get home, right? And take a shower to like wash the day off and, you know, just wash off the sweat and the yuck of, you know, having to clean something or something dirty like that. So spiritually, that's what it is. It's like a spiritual scrubbing away of all of that negative energy. So those things are very simple, easy tools that you can use and do, and they're very effective. It may seem very simple, and is that really going to do anything? Yes, it does. It really, really does. You know, there are also evil eye amulets in jewelry. you know, you can get an evil eye wall hanging, like a little, they're small, they come like tiny like that. You can get an evil eye bracelet that'll have many little evil eyes. You can get an evil eye ring. So you can get an evil eye amulet as well. And they do help a bit, but I find, honestly, if you have this kind of situation, there's nothing more powerful, in my humble opinion, than, you know, black tourmaline or black obsidian, as far as blocking and repelling that. And then I call on Michael all the time. He protects me always. He is such a wonderful, amazing archangel who loves to help people who call on him. So don't be afraid to do that. And again, does not matter you don't have to be religious. You don't have to be Catholic or Christian. He is an archangel, but he is there to help anyone who calls on him. No one is turned away from him. Like, you know how they say all are welcome, and he definitely embraces that. So call upon him to help you in a situation where you feel you need protection. And he'll show up for you. I will also say, you know, people put Archangel Michael around their home if you feel like you have neighbors. If it's a situation like that where you have negative energy from neighbors, you can put Archangel Michael little mini statue or a medal inside your home. You can bury a little medal in the four corners of your yard. One in the south, one in the east, one in the west, one in the north. Bury one in each corner. Little amulets, like I said, they're very inexpensive. Those are like, I don't know, 10 cents, 25 cents. They're little, you know, they're made of copper or something. They look silver, but bury one of those in each corner. You can put obviously a little statue to him or a prayer card to him, and he will help repel and protect. And then you'd also, you know, place black obsidian or black tourmaline. You can put that on you can put it in a windowsill, in a doorway is very good, your front door. Put 2 pieces of black obsidian or black tourmaline on either side of your front door, and that will block any negative energy coming from like a neighbor or something like that. Just don't forget to cleanse your crystals. If they're brand new, cleanse them first in a little dish of sea salt, leave it for about 24 hours, or you can cleanse them in the full moonlight or full sunlight. Again, same thing for 24 hours. And then you can go ahead and use them. Okay, I hope that this was helpful, and I wish you all the best of luck and blessings, and go out there and manifest your best life, everyone. All right, till next time. Take care.